Hi there, today we're tackling a dish that's equal parts luxurious and misunderstood, paté. Whether you're a seasoned paté aficionado or a curious newbie, this guide will help you navigate the delicious world of this classic dish. First up, let's talk about serving. When it comes to paté, the accompaniments are just as important as the star of the show. Restaurants often skimp on the toast and chutney, leaving you with a measly few bites to work with. But at home, you're in control. Don't be shy, load up on that toast. Trust us, you'll thank yourself later when you're not trying to make a single slice stretch for an entire slab of paté. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, temperature. We've all been there, staring at a paté, wondering if it's been out of the fridge for too long. But here's the thing, if it's made properly and you're not expecting, you've got a good hour or two before you need to start worrying. In fact, paté actually tastes better when it's had a chance to come to room temperature. So, don't be afraid to let it sit out for a bit before digging in. When it comes to equipment, we've got one word for you, plates. We know, boards and slates are all the rage these days. But when it comes to paté, you'll be grateful for a plate with a raised lip. Why, you ask? 2 words, toast scraping. You'll want a surface that can handle your best efforts to get every last bit of paté onto your bread. Speaking of sharing, let's talk about etiquette. If you're splitting a paté with friends, resist the urge to dive in directly. Take a slice or spoonful to your own plate and assemble from there. Not only is it more hygienic, but it also saves you from being that person who hacks away at the paté until it resembles a crime scene. So, when should you indulge in paté? Lunch and dinner are obvious choices, but don't sleep on the picky tea. You know, that glorious spread of meats, cheeses, and nibbles that appears when cooking feels like too much effort. Pate is right at home in this casual, grazing-style meal. Now, let's talk about varieties. There are all sorts of pates out there, from mushroom to sweet potato to feta. But in our book, paté is all about seasoned, minced meat or fish. Stick to classic French herbs and spices, go easy on the booze, and for the love of all that is holy, keep dried fruit far, far away. Our top 3 pates? First up, smoked mackerel or kipper. It's like a fish party in your mouth, and we mean that in the best possible way. Next, a chunky country-style pork paté that's so rustic, it sparks debates about whether it's really a tranche. And rounding out the top 3, a decadent chicken liver paté with just a hint of Madeira. Trust us, your taste buds will thank you. When it comes to accompaniments, meat pates are where it's at. Fish pates are a bit more low maintenance, they're happy with just some toast and a few crunchy veggies. But for meat pates, buttered toast is non-negotiable. Sourdough is the ultimate choice, but any sturdy bread will do. Pickled veggies, celeriac remoulade, and whole grain mustard are all welcome additions to the party. Chutneys and savory marmalades can work, but watch out for the super sweet ones, they can overpower the paté's delicate flavor. On the no list? Melba toast, too brittle and fiddly, toasted pita, too bready, crackers, nuts, dried fruits, and green leaves. Keep it simple, paté is best enjoyed with just a knife and your own 2 hands. Let's talk about leftovers. If you find yourself with extra paté, don't let it go to waste. Stir it into scrambled eggs for a breakfast that feels fancy but takes minutes. Toss it with some pasta and a splash of cream for a quick and satisfying lunch. Or, for a party-ready appetizer, stuff it into mushroom caps and bake until bubbly. We hope you've learned a thing or two and feel inspired to give this classic dish a try. Thanks for joining us on this tasty journey. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content.